Got to pay to play just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it, Trump tight all day, every day. You're blowing my mind, maybe in time, baby I can get you in my ride. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
What's good? Good. Cappy, what's good? This is JoyKimberly, bringing you your Saturn retrograde and Aquarius and then Capricorn special. So, the dates. Saturn went into his pre-shadow February 3rd. He started spinning backwards May 11th. He'll be doing that until September 29th, and at which point he'll be in his post-shadow until January 3rd of 2021. Just saying, just in case you've been feeling any kind of extra retrograde energies, like shit going crazy in your life. Not many fucking planets are retrograde right now. I mean, Venus just went direct couple of weeks ago. That helps. Mercury goes direct on Sunday. That helps. But either way, it's gonna be a while. So, with all that being said, these messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman. Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be for people around you, and they can definitely be the energies around you. In addition to that, you should definitely check out your Saturn sign because...
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Why is it disconnecting in the first place? It's on. Anyway, sorry about that. Definitely want to check your Saturn sign because this is his party. Alright, so we're going to jump right into your spread because sister is pressed for time at the moment. But yeah, we're going to do this right fucking there. So... you had two wild cards pop out. The Seven of Swords and the Fool. So, are you secretly starting something new? This could be a new venture, a new business, a new home, a new relationship. If it's a relationship and you're starting it secretly, it could be because, for some of you, you may fear this person doesn't live up to your family standards or your own standards, like they could be beneath you. Damn, that's kind of harsh. I heard Aquarius. There's always also the third party thing. If this is a secret relationship and you're already in one, like that's not even a third party, that's more of you living a double life, for those of you who are doing that. They're telling me to clarify your seven, so I guess we're gonna do that. Damn. Holy shit. Somewhere is Venus, Mars, and Saturn for the Saturn retrograde and Capricorn, Aquarius, and Aquarius. Seven of Swords. Why is this? Nah. Some of y'all are definitely fucking around. And you're either struggling to talk about it or maybe you're struggling to keep it under wraps. Because this guy up front, he likes to fucking talk. He enjoys it. He enjoys talking, spreading the news, all that good shit. If you do it, it could be because of an argument, and her energy feels very vindictive. The Sun reverse is not just a breakup, which you have the Hierophant right behind it. The Sun reverse, though, is not just a breakup. It's also an argument. It's a separation. It's a divorce. It's all of those things, but it can also be an argument. A bad one. And so after the Hierophant, though, you have the King of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, things of that nature. Two of Wands, thinking about what are you gonna do moving forward. This doesn't have to be a love thing, but bro, the way your fucking spread's looking, I'm just saying, you come into the spread looking like this is 3-party. Look at look at these clarifiers. These are the first two that popped up. I was like, oh shit, fuck's that. Tower reverse and the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, you may have denied someone from coming in, or you may be out there doing some things. Honestly, the Tower card is also, it's a sexual card sometimes. It's especially with the Knight of Cups. For some of you, you may have blocked someone, but I don't feel that. I feel like somebody was out there fucking around. Look at all these other cards. 7 of Wands, the Hangman, and the 2 of Pentacles. Like, all of these shits are popping out. This is somebody's juggling, not making a decision, and just playing around. And not for nothing, like, with this Tower card being reversed, somebody could also have a problem with getting it up. That's what the fuck it is. Right side up, you good money. But reverse, sometimes there's an issue there. And for some of you, that could be why you're doing all of this hopping around. Because you could be trying to prove your manhood. Or for some of you, you may not really get any, it's like you're trying to fill some type of void through sex, and you're not getting it. Even with the climax, for those of you who are actually able to get one. For some of you, you're doing it because you can't. For others of you, you could be doing it because you're trying to, again, fill some type of void or some shit. And this is why you live this double life. Because remember, all of those damn cards, all of them, clarify the 7 of Swords. With this Fool, I don't even feel a need to clarify. Listen, we not doing the Fool. Okay. All right. Now, bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, 6 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's time to move forward. 5 of Cups. Yeah. You regret leaving, and you might want to go back, but why would you? Finally start to put the pieces back together. Putting down the burden. And for some of you too, with this 10 of Wands reverse, I really feel like you're finally asking for some help. Some of you may even be seeking therapy. But what the fuck is this? So I'm confused. You going through all of this. For some of you, this may have happened in the past. Alright, I'll give you that. But this is, look, that's a lot to go through, like, to get to this point. And then now you're actively pursuing this, or is someone else actively pursuing you? And you like, nah, I'm good. Somebody's getting pursued here. Just saying. Some of you may stand your ground on all of the work that you've done to put the pieces back together. Like, you're like, nah. For some of you, like, you actually had to seek out therapy. Like, I need to make some sense of this. Or it could have been spiritual counsel, whatever the situation was. All right, your first card placement is you and your environment right now. 3 of Swords reversed. Yeah, putting it back together. There's a lot of swords here, Cappy, and you're not an air sign. You're an earth sign. Where are your pentacles? There's not one down here. I mean, your clarifiers, yeah, but man, that's pretty much it. Pretty much fucking it. Okay, so again with the Aquarius. So some of you are, again, you're overcoming this. They're bringing my attention to the center sword. See how it's above the others. Like, you're rising above the bullshit. Like, you know, I don't have time for this. I have money to make. I have a house to build. I have a new home to furnish. I have to go watch the paint dry, excuse me. Like, I just don't feel like you're giving into this shit. For some of you, it took some time for you to get here, but now that you're here, now that you recognize that this is like nothing to fight for, you can't fix this. I need to move forward. Not only that, not only can you not fix it, it's like you're not healing because you keep fighting for this thing, whatever this thing is, y'all. So that's pretty much that. Now, your next card placement is how Saturn retrograde in Capricorn and then Aquarius is affecting you. Queen of Swords. Again, recognition. I know I need to heal, and the only way I could do that is by me stopping this stupid shit. Let me just stop doing this. Let me stop being stubborn, and let me just cut this shit out, because it's no longer serving you, and you know it. And this is how it's affecting you. Like, excuse me, for some of you, like, they're literally showing me somebody on the phone right now telling someone off, like, listen, I'm tired of your shit, man. Like, I'm tired. I don't care. This is not serving me. I've been serving you for a while, though, but fuck off. Like, just leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. And for some of you, too, this is I heard experience, so it's building experience for you with your interpersonal relationships. This is not just about love. This is family, friends, co-workers, associates, who the fuck ever. Like, again, too, and for some of you, this is a relationship. Like, you are finally learning or deciding, you know, I need to cut this out. This is how it's affecting you. But again, I feel like it's just more, it's more than one level in your life that you're doing this shit. Like, I feel like they showed me an old lady sweeping out the house out. Like, you're literally cleaning house. You're not fucking playing. This is interesting. Now, your next card placement is how Saturn retrograde is helping you. You have Temperance reverse, and you have the Chariot reverse. Temperance, Chariot. Now, excuse me. For some of you, what you're learning to do is to just not, like, you're learning. It's helping you realize it's not working. Like, it's not working, and it's not going to work anymore, or it's never going to work, or it's just, you're getting it. Like, I get it. What the fuck? I get it. That's what this is. And you're also learning where to stop. Also, for some of you, I feel like it's helping you by you just not being in control. Because sometimes the Chariot is things are out of control, and they're out of control for a reason. Because it's out of your control. Not for nothing. That fucking part. Now, they're telling me to clarify this. Oh, okay, you're just gonna jump out my hands like that. Alright. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. Wow. Some of you are learning where you're essentially like self-sabotaging. Five of Swords. By wasting your time waiting on something that's just not gonna fucking come, essentially. Like, you're waiting. And essentially, like, when is it coming? When is it fucking coming? That's why the Temperance card is here. And the Chariot card is essentially saying, like, you keep sitting here and waiting, but, like, realize that it's not gonna fly. So, like, what are we doing? Because right after that is the World. Essentially saying, like,
the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Sorry.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
The World is essentially saying, close the cycle, because this is not something to fight for, or defend, or anything, and just stop. Like, stop. Eight of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Wands reverse. Like, the universe is saying, I'm via Saturn retrograde. It's helping you learn that you're wasting your time. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. And not for nothing, I feel like this is a lesson that you've had to learn at least 3 times already. Self-sabotage. You're learning that you're sabotaging yourself by waiting and spending time on this bullshit. Whatever the situation is. Your next card placement is how Saturn retrograde in Capricorn and then Aquarius is challenging you. The challenge is to know when to close the cycle, man. This is the challenge. Like, you have to know. And not for nothing, this is how it's already affecting you with the Queen of Swords. So you already know that you're cutting some shit out. You're already planning to cut some shit out. You're like, you're there. You're like, oh, no. Because not for nothing, the Queen of Swords is essentially, this is justice energy too. This is just the, I don't want to say exalted. It's just the higher form of the Queen of Swords, more or less. So, for this card to be underneath this card, it's like, bro, like, and with the Page of Swords, whoever this person is, whatever this situation is, for some of you, this is something creative that you're just kind of wasting your energy on. It's just, it's time. It's time. Just swing the sword already. Swing the fucking sword. The challenge, though, is to know when to swing it. Excuse me. Yikes. I also just heard to stop lying to yourself. With the Page of Cups reverse. Like, to stop blowing smoke up your own ass. For those of you who are trying to do this, like this, with this person, knowing you need to be walking away. Like, you need to be leaving this shit alone. That's another way I'm seeing that now. Cause yeah, with the Five of Wands, you just, like, you keep fighting for this. And Saturn is saying, why? Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, like, know when to hold them and know when to fold them, man. Like, what the fuck? Listen. Know when to hold them and know when to fold them. For some of you, too, I feel like the way she's looking at these pentacles is like, you may have left this person and you're kind of like waiting. For some of you, you're waiting for the energy to leave. For others of you, though, you're kind of waiting for them to call you back. Like, I almost feel like it's one of those situations where you're kind of willing the phone to ring or willing for a text to come through. Even though you blocked them, you unblocked them, and then you blocked them again. And you, like, because look, she's like, I don't want it. But you still waiting? So this is the challenge. Are you going to wait? Or are you going to walk away from it? Your last card placement is the most likely outcome as a result of Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, and in Capricorn you have 3 cards. Lovers, I need to make this head over heart decision. The Star card reverse, but I know that there's no hope in this shit. And the Hermit. Excuse me. Essentially, the Hermit is saying, I know that I gotta go. For some of you too, though, you could be going within to make this decision, even though you know there's no hope. Like, and there's 3 majors here. So, yeah, let's clarify. This is good shit, Gabby. A lot of swords, but good shit. I have one more card, please. Damn, a lot of swords. Bottom of the deck is the 4 swords. And essentially, you're going to take a break from this, like I said, and go within. And also kind of think about it maybe a little too much. Try not to obsess. This is obsessive thinking. Like, that's not... It's kind of counterproductive. You know what you got to do. There's really not much to think about. This is about doing. Of course, when he goes into his post shadow, this is definitely a time of reflection, but do your best to not obsess and to pay more attention to you and your mental health. Now, if this thinking about it helps you to process it, that's another thing. I get it. But for real, try not to do too much, Cappy. See, look, doing too much. Like, relax. You gotta relax. Be strong. You know what you gotta do. And for some of you, you don't want to do this. You don't want to start over. I understand. Not gonna have much of a choice, though, because we don't really want a tower moment. That part, right? Right. So, here go your clarifiers. Excuse me. These are the 2 that popped out last. And I thought this was interesting because... Remember, your cards, these are your outcome cards. There's supposed to be 1, but 3 of them came out. You have the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Star card reverse. This is pretty much telling me that you're trying to make a decision about this star that you know is never going to shine again. Like, you know it's not shine. You know, but you still like, fuck. I still need to think about it. I need to be sure. But with the 5 of Swords reverse and the 10 of Swords reverse, this tells me that you're being more concerned about you now. Now, remember before when it came out, it was right side up, essentially saying that you were self-sabotaging yourself. But by the time the retrograde is over, you will learn, and I feel like this is, again, from going within, that it's time for you to start over. Especially after this person reaches out to you, because I feel like they're gonna reach out. They're gonna reach out. What you're gonna do about it, that's up to you. But I really feel like you want to be alone at this point. Like, the way you're starting over, the way you're digging really, really fucking deep, the way what you're doing, I just feel, this feels, it doesn't necessarily feel lonely. I heard lonely, but it doesn't necessarily feel that way. It just feels like I just want to be alone. Like, I just want to be left the fuck alone. Just like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Also, too, I feel strong therapist energy. Strong. Spiritual guidance. Whomever you go to speak to, go and speak to them. They'll help. A lot. This is a lot of swords. But I mean, with the way your spread ended up, it's not negative. It's actually very positive. You have to, I keep hearing, like, live in the reality. Like, you can't sit here forever. And I feel like you know that. So go within. And not for nothing, with all these sports cards, I'm pretty sure you'll be making this decision with your head and not your heart. So, that's it. That's all. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Thumbs up the video. Share the shit out of it. Outlet. Thank you again to those of you who have been donating to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you would like to donate again, the link is below. And if not, no pressure. If you have not donated but you've been thinking about it, again, hit that link below. And again, if not, y'all, no fucking pressure. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit us up for a personal session. That's pretty much that. Don't forget to tell a friend, about Joy Kimberly. And don't let people get used to treating y'all like shit. Toodles.